Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk about the first impressions of The Last of Us Part 2. Now I originally wasn't going to do this video, but someone in my comment section was like, Naughty Dog pays these people who review their games money so they can say good things about it, and I knew that gaming companies did do that, at least some I know, but I didn't think all of them, would do that, and I don't think Naughty Dog would honestly do that, but considering there's a lot of backlash to the game and I don't know why people are fussing up about the game, I've been kind of like in a mix. I've been like keeping expectations low just in case, but at the same time I'm not gonna let those people like in a way dictate me that, oh, it's so bad, why are you buying it? But anyways, they released some first impressions, and even if these companies are paid or not, I still want to see what they legitimately have to say, because at the end of the day I do think they're telling the truth. I do think they're telling the truth. I doubt Naughty Dog would pay them. There's like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense, guys. But yeah, that's why I don't think Naughty Dog paid them. But anyways, I found 3 articles. I was actually reading about them, and they were really interesting. But what I'm gonna do for this video is I'm gonna read some of them from each article. I don't want to read too much of it because I rather have you guys read it on your own. I know that sounds dumb, but I did want to highlight some of the things that I really did like from these articles. So if you guys want to read the full articles, they'll be in the description down below. Be sure to find them and be sure to read them because they were really good. I'm really liking all of them actually, because they're like, in a way, they talk about the same thing, but they all talk about it like differently, if that makes sense. I know that sounds weird, but like, okay. But yeah, the first article that I want to talk about was, how does The Last of Us Part 2 play? The answer is extremely well. Ooh, we already got a feisty title. But yeah, in this part of the article, it says, in order to confuse their enemy's scars, use a system of whistle signals instead of yelling out the intention of what they're saying. Newman said, so if they come across one of the fallen comrades, you'll hear them whistle shrilly, and the skull will respond with another whistle. So, whistling things, that is... okay. So it seems like from this article that the whistle thing is like a strategy that is in the game, and it's kind of weird how like the NPCs are like that smart. I don't know how to explain it, but like, let me read you this next one. What's cool about having these two factions in the game is that it really speaks to the theme of the cycle of violence, and they're locked in this never-ending cycle of violence retribution, Newman said. Also gives these players these two very different gameplay experiences when fighting against humans. Now, this is what Newman is talking about. Newman is talking about how you can pretty much play the game stealth or pretty much combat, and that's going to be really exciting because a lot of people I know really try to do stealth, but then stealth mode kind of fails, so they have to go like full Rambo. I find that extremely really cool that The Last of Us 2 basically has a lot of replayability where people are going to do, in a way, fun challenges, like maybe no knife only, or like maybe pistol only, I don't know, but I just find that to be really cool that they just have one more gameplay style than just only having one. Something else that I found interesting in this article was that we make clickers more perspective when they are barking, Newman said. That's what we call it when they wind up and take a big breath and a bark in a particular direction, allowing them to escalate in the direction they see temporarily. In The Last of Us Part 2, they do that much frequently, and when you do see that, they're more perspective. So that is creepy to hear, that creepers are in a way smarter when directing their other clickers. I remember the clickers, I would always see them in a way dumb, just because they would like really just like walk past over you, but it really seems like they're like in a way getting smarter, even though I don't think that's possible, especially with the virus they have. But I just find it extremely cool how they like instead of making the clickers just the same clickers like last time, they're like in a way better and new gameplay strategies with them. So I find that extremely really cool. I'm really glad they did that. Thank God for that. The second article I want to talk about was The Last of Us Part 2 hands-on with Naughty Dog's stunning farewell to PS4. So sad the PS4 is ending. But yeah, basically it talks about, it compares to Nathan Drake titles, Uncharted titles. I don't know why I call it Nathan Drake titles, but I'll just read it. However, just as The Last of Us saw the Naughty Dog engine evolve over the Nathan Drake titles on PS3, so we see a very different aesthetic in The Last of Us Part 2, with the emphasis on direct lighting again coming to the fore. Joel and Ellie's story takes place in a world where most areas of the game are illuminated only by sun, with only select environments seeing any other form of lighting. The way light interacts with the rich geometry and the high quality material is first class, producing some beautiful but often bleak results. The sheer density is also remarkable. This is also the world reclaimed by nature, and accurately portraying an organic element isn't easy, especially with the sheer amount of grass, foliage, and trees in any given scene. So yeah, since 5 years has passed in The Last of Us Part 2, and especially since they're like 25 years into the outbreak, they basically, it's like they said, nature is pretty much overtaking it. I've kind of noticed that already in the trailers, but I'm really excited to see like the amount of details of maybe like the tree branches like covering all over the house. That's gonna be really cool to see, because obviously the goal is to make it feel like you're actually in like a survival world where there's an actual outbreak happening, which is honestly really cool to see, just because they want to make you feel like that intense pressure that this is you, this is where you're at. But yeah, I can't wait to see the amount of details, especially on the PS4 console. Last of Us Part 2 might be one of the most beautifulest PS4 exclusives. At least I'm just saying, I'm thinking. By the way, by the amount of time they've worked on the game, especially, that's crazy. Like, imagine this on the PS5 or something. It'll probably not look better, but it'll probably just run better. I'm pretty sure The Last of Us Part 2 is really well optimized for PS4. Uncharted 4 is full optimized, at least from what I remember. But yeah, the last article I wanted to talk about was hands-on with The Last of Us Part 2. Could this be the best game ever made? It's so weird hearing. Okay, that wasn't like gross or anything. I felt weird hearing. The exploration and level design feels satisfying. Right off the bat, there's plenty to do and explore as you make forward, which seems to never get boring or overwhelming. Navigating the location is variable feast for the eyes, drawing you and immersing you in the drab world more than you're comfortable with. So they really did make this like realistic, as I said, pretty much just like make it feel like it's basically crap at the moment. I'm not joking. They're making the world feel like crap, and that basically everyone in this world is basically an awful human being in some way just because they had to survive. So I find it really cool, and I'm really excited about the exploration. I wasn't a big fan of exploration in Uncharted 4, I will admit that. I did think it was beautiful. Like, I won't say the locations in case that's spoilers, but in Uncharted 4, there was like certain locations you went to, and I thought they were really beautiful, especially for the PS4. It was like unbelievable to believe that a PS4 can actually handle that, because, you know, everyone always compares like PC to PS4 and Xbox, and I don't care. Uncharted 4 was really beautiful, but it was really big with open world areas, and it kind of got annoying because I got lost so much while driving. So that's what annoyed me the most. Hopefully The Last of Us Part 2 handles that well. By the way it looks like it handles that well. Ellie has a horse, so it probably won't be that big of a deal, so we'll probably be in a much better... I don't know, I'm just guessing, but yeah. Imagine our surprise when shooting one of these random NPCs in the face was accompanied by distraught screams from other members of the group, calling their name out and bitterly cursing you for killing their friend. This delicious perfect detail hints towards a larger implication of Ellie's actions. These people you're killing brutally, by the way, all have lives and people they want to protect or care for, or even love, and you're ripping that away from them. Now, I actually did notice this in the state of play, where they actually called out the NPCs by their name, and I thought that was a really cool touching of detail. Of what the team of Naughty Dog decided to do. Because usually when I'm playing games, or at least I hope, maybe it's for everyone, you would see the enemy as just the enemy, like literally just like shooting and just make grunting noises because of death. And with The Last of Us Part 2, they're really trying to make Ellie's vengeance in a way like, not a mistake, but like an unpleasant feeling, I guess is what they said, but they really want to make you feel like you're doing the wrong path if as playing as Ellie, from what I'm understanding, because of the realism that, you know, what is right and what's wrong, and Ellie's clearly choosing the wrong, no matter, because everyone's just protecting their people, and obviously they're enemies, but my point is that everyone is a person. I'm not even joking, like, that's true. But yeah, there was some stuff that happened, and this is what they talked about in these 3 articles. I'll link them down below if you want to read them. Sorry if I felt like I was blabbling on. I hope I did good. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what other content you guys want me to make. I'm hoping that when school is over, I can make more content. I do plan on doing it, but I'm trying to figure out like a good schedule for live streaming and not playing games. Live streaming and recording some discussion videos, because I haven't done them in a while. I know I've done like a lot of them recently, but like it's been fun just to do discussions again. I'm not even joking. I miss doing those discussions with the Tilda stuff, but I'm really glad that I get to try it out with other games, so it's really nice to get this opportunity. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.